I found hospice through my doctor. Yeah, when he told me that they have gone as far as they could go with my medical care, and that I would have to, I would be, I would be better off in at that time it was palliative care.
People, when they are confronting impermanence, when they are recognizing that their life may be coming to an end, often become extremely appreciative. They become very, very adept at savoring experiences. So my name is Emma Weisfeld-Adams, and I'm an end-of-life doula and a meditation teacher, and I'm a volunteer with CVNA. And I'm sitting here with Don McHenry. He is a patient with CVNA, and he is also now my friend. And I would like to share with you his story and his experience with hospice and with our relationship as it has emerged through hospice.
Hospice, I have a doctor, and I've got nurses. They come in and put my medication organizer together once a week. But all the medication and all the advice that they've given me, I thank God for it, because they have been very good. But medication, nothing has meant as much to me as Emma has. Emma is the cure. She came to assist me in a few things that I do need. And we've been putting together a phone list so that when I do transition, she has people to call. I've put together some thank you notes for people that have been with me during this transitional period. And basically, she is a comforting source, because I'm live by myself, and it's just good to have someone to talk with. It's just good to have someone that I feel comfortable with, that I can raise questions or make statements of what's in my mind and how I feel.
So I always come in with patients with as few expectations as I can have to just see what it is that they might need or what it is that I can do to be a support to them. And it was clear right away that with Don, we just had such a great connection that just talking, hanging out, joking, was going to be how, was going to be the kind of support that he would benefit most from. And he's been so receptive to everything I have initiated, like different kinds of meditations, including some that are focused on preparing for death. And as Don said as well, some of the activities we've done together have had to do with preparing for that transition. And every visit its own thing. New things come up, but we do mostly, I would say, spend a lot of time just chatting, talking, laughing, listening to music, doing a little chair dancing. Don is, has a religious background. He has a strong place for prayer in his life, and always has. But I don't think you had much, in the context of meditation. Is that right? Before me, but he was just so open, and he's such a spiritual person. We got to do this thing together that I think spoke to both of us. We don't really have a strong agenda. We just hang out and chat, play.
Transitioning isn't about being tough and sucking it up. The hardest part of this for me, living alone, is being alone. I'm not lonely, but I don't like the aloneness. And Emma helps me with that. Just being able to talk with her and have a comfort in our conversation, because I have a peace, and I have told her this, that I can't explain, but a peace with her that has surprised me. I'm very comfortable with her.
Don is a huge fan of music. Music is very important to him, and he's shared a lot of his music with me, and that's been very beautiful. When you do acknowledge what's happening, when you do things kind of lean in and honor the process, which is inevitable, is there for all of us, that the end-of-life experience can be so much calmer and more comfortable. People can make more choices about how they want to live at the end of their lives, and that there can be a lot of beauty in end-of-life experience. And so having those life experiences, I became compelled to get deeper in my professional and personal life, and so I trained as a death doula, and then after I did my training, I immediately volunteered with Hospice, started volunteering with CVNA. It is really a joy to spend time with people as they prepare for their next transition, because most people day to day are, we take our lives for granted, we take each day for granted, and it's just delightful to be in a space with someone who does not. For all of us, it's the work of a lifetime to accept and confront our own inevitable deaths, but it definitely becomes easier, I think, when it feels more imminent. And Don has been from day one just so appreciative, just so ready to laugh, to take whatever enjoyment and meaning he can from each experience. And so it's just been so wonderful and beautiful to get to know him, and it's also been beautiful to get to spend time with other patients that are in hospice. And so it's a great thing to do, to volunteer.